What's up, ladies and gentlemen, everyone between Hooker here, and today is a super special day because as you can see, yes, for the holiday weekend, we have a nice rack of ribs. Now, if you're ever buying a rack of ribs from the store, don't ever buy the pre-made ones, okay guys? Because when you do, all you're getting is this cut right here. They cut it right here, and then it goes all the way to right here, and then they stop it right here. And then that's all you're paying for. And for that, you're literally paying like $10, $12, $20 for that cut. Now, when you go to the store and you buy raw ribs that haven't been pre-prepared, you get all of this meat. And I know us gamers are on a tight budget where we're spending all our money is on our PCs and things like that, you know? But, you know, sometimes the holiday comes up and you gotta spoil yourself a little. So for literally $9, I get all of the how to cook it. It's really simple, it's really awesome, and it's gonna be really good. Now, on hardness level, it's probably a 2 out of 5. So if I can do it, guys, you definitely can. So let's do this. Let me show you how to get this meat prepared. Now, when you go out to buy ribs, you want to make sure it's not too fatty. You know, you don't want to have all this fat all over the place, because what ends up happening is that ends up burning off and you have this tiny little piece of meat. You want to have marbling. Like, you see this? That's nice. That's nice. Also, when you're buying your meat, you also want to make sure to wash it off, because the butchers, they just, you know, grind the meat on a meat grinder. So any bits of bone, cartilage, or whatever, you want to get that out of there. Now, this is just spare ribs. This is like it comes from the lower part of the animal, you know, not the upper part, which the baby back ribs comes from the upper part. So this is on the like lower chest area. To show it on me, it's like right here. Baby back ribs are more towards the back. They have a little less meat, and I don't know why people like baby back ribs. I'd rather have my spare ribs, you know. That being said, also baby back ribs don't come from baby cows or come from baby pigs, just so you know. These are also pork ribs. So this is gonna be amazing. Let's stop talking about it and let's get right to it. You want to make up a little rub. I pretty much just went into my cabinet of random spices, the random spice cabinet, and I just combined a bunch of things together that I thought would, like, you know, taste good. I put it down on some foil, as you can see, like that, because I'm actually gonna wrap the entire thing up, and we're just gonna lay down the rub. So let's do it. I got my PBR there, you know, because PBR is pretty good. I like my PBRs, and we're just gonna rub down this meat. Now, normally before you even get to the rub, you gotta flip the meat over. And there's a very important reason why. All right, so now that we have our meat flipped over, there's one key thing that you have to do before you do anything. Do you see this like white film? It's called the membrane. The thing about that is we gotta rip that off, because this can literally hold up a truck. This is how strong this membrane is, and it's something you don't want to chew through. Also, if you're trying to make fancy ribs, normally what they do, they cut off this piece, any little dangly bits, you know, they'll cut off this piece. That's if you're trying to be formal about it, but I want my meat, so I'm gonna leave all these little dangly bits on, okay? It's gonna burn off anyways, but it is what it is. What's important is that we get this membrane off, okay? So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna look for an edge that's kind of up, and then we're literally just gonna rip this off. It's gonna be a little weird, but it's tough. It's tough, and you're just gonna get a paper towel and just rip that shit up. Let's see. If you've never made ribs before, it's gonna be a little weird, but you know, you'll get used to it. It's so thick. You don't want to eat this shit. You don't want to eat that. Because by ripping this off, you allow the meat to soak in the rub. It allows the smoky flavors of the fire to get into the meat. It acts as a shield. And it just rips off like that, okay? Alright, now that we have all of that we're just gonna throw that off to the side and dispose of that in a few minutes. Let's turn our meat back around. And this is where the magic happens, you know, we gotta get our rub in there. Alright, and now I'm just gonna add a little bit of sriracha sauce. Sriracha sauce. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Like, you know, I want it to be like a little spicy. Like I said, nothing crazy. And then I got some baby rays. Baby ribs. Gonna put that on there. Because the way we're gonna cook it wrapped in the foil. So this is cool. And then we're gonna broil it at the end to get that nice, like, a really crispy goodness. Because I want the sugars in the barbecue sauce to caramelize. Alright, and then just stick it in for 2 hours. And that's it. We'll be back in 2 hours. Alright, so it's been exactly 2 hours. I was playing a lot of Borderlands 2. Check out those episodes. They're gonna be coming up. Back way out. Smells delicious. Ow, fuck. And if you notice, I have everything wrapped up. That way all the juices can like flow inside and I don't lose that much. You want to make sure you have foil over everything so you don't lose any of that. Oh, wow. Wow. Just smell that. That smells absolutely incredible. And look at those bones. That, oh my God. I bet those would just slip right out. That is, wow. Wow. Make sure your hands are washed. Alright, so now we're just gonna take our BBQ sauce, alright? Our BBQ sauce. We're just gonna remove some of this foil, all of the foil, because you know I want this to like sit in the juices. Because right now I'm gonna like broil it, and when I broil it, it's to get that crispiness that we're looking for, you know? Wow, man, I outdid myself this time. Barbecue sauce on here. Because now, we're going to broil it. I want that sugar to caramelize on the top. Man, if y'all want to come over, y'all want some of this, feel free to come over, man. Because this is going to be way too much for me. I tell you what, don't ever buy those pre-made ones. Never. I'll never do that again. $9 right there. $9. $9. All of that meat. I'm gonna just set the timer. I'll probably set it to like 30 minutes, but you're gonna want to check it in between those. It might not even take 30 minutes to make this happen. So, you know, just check your food, make sure it's straight, it's broiling. So broiling means it's gonna get super hot on the top. Like it's gonna like scorch the top. And that's what we're trying to do, because the meat's already cooked through and everything like that. We're just trying to get that nice crispy crust, and that's why we put that, you know, the good BBQ sauce on it. All right. So we'll be back. We'll be back. Me and you got a date with my stomach. Alright guys, so it's been about 30 minutes and it's time to take these bad boys out. I'm really excited to see how they turned out, and I bet it's gonna look as amazing as my house smells. Oh man. Alright guys. Look at that. Look at that. With the broiled top, we get that nice caramel. These. Damn. There's. Look at that. Look at that. Let's. Wow. That's. I'm not even. Let's see if the bone falls out. How does. Wow. Did you see that? Wow. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Like, they just, God, look at that. The meat is just literally, it's literally just falling off the bone. Wow. That's all I gotta say, guys. It's 3:30 in the morning. That's how long it took me to cook these, but it's gonna be worth every single bite. This is whoosh. So if you guys like this video, definitely leave a like below. You know, this is gamer food. This was really easy to make, and like, look at that. Look at that. That fall off the bone. It literally fell off the bone. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking. Oh. All right, guys. I gotta go eat this. I gotta enjoy this. So leave a like below. Let me know, and I'll let you know how it tastes. This is Hooker signing out.